Hey, welcome to another Do Not Disturb Dog Walk. Oh, Quigley. Right. Water fountain. I don't really need it because I've got my water backpack on. Here's the straw for it. About the only bit that you all get to see. Okay, so we're at this famous landmark. It's called the Wind Wand, I believe, if I remember the name correctly. It sort of tilts in the wind because our city, Wellington, has the nickname Windy Wellington. Yeah. It's been there for a while. I remember when they first installed it. Anyway, let's get the weather report. Obviously, it's a good day. Whoops. 14 degrees. Where are we in Mount Victoria? Is that right? It's absolutely midday right now. So we're starting here at Evans Bay Marina. I thought it'd be cool to point out all this to you. This is like a motorhome friendly free parking, and there's always lots of motorhomes here. I've never brought our motorhome here, mostly because it's there's regulations here for what size your camp is allowed to be, and ours is too big. I don't know how harshly that is policed. I'm pretty sure that occasionally I've looked over here and seen vehicles that look like they're too big. But anyway, I sort of have a feeling that, if we want to come over here, park up, we'll probably get away with it. Yeah. So, after the weekend's filmmaking shenanigans, first of all, it was quite an exhausting weekend, I have to say. So, I asked my boss if I could have the day off. He kindly agreed. That's good. And then I came down here I brought Quigley along. Came down here to the film equipment rental agency to return our stuff. This is Evans Bay Marina. I thought we'd just walk along the coastline here. Quigley's being real insistent on going over there. It's usually because he can smell something he wants to eat or something. It smells like fruit over here. Hey. So we went out for a walk earlier before we rolled camera. Before we got in the truck and drove down here, and we've achieved some poops this morning, Quigs? Hey? So I'm sort of fingers crossed I'm not going to have to deal with any of that on this walk today. I'll show you that wind wand from a distance. Yeah, so the harder it blows, the more it leans over. That's pretty much the aesthetic they're going for with that. The haters of cyclists in the community made a lot of begrudging comments over the years about the construction of the cycleway here. And the installation of a crossing just went in. I think that was last year. I didn't like that. The council was pretty honest about it. They said, it's potential and heavy traffic that the crossing may add up to 6 minutes to your journey to the airport. And I guess that's fair enough. They're like, but that's a necessary evil to make a safe way for people to cross here. Fair enough. Right. There's a QR code on this, so I'm going to come and film that. So you all can maybe scan that and find out what it means, what it connects to. Oh, I guess this was a sundial, but it's missing calibration stickers. Oh look, here's an information. It's a survey mark, geode something IC, maybe that means integrated circuit. Warning, please keep off. It is an offence to interfere with the station. Right, so maybe I was wrong about it being a sundial. If anyone has any clues, please leave some remarks in the comments about what that is. And obviously, we can scan that QR code and that may lead to more information. In fact, that's not the only one. I can see one in the distance that we'll come across as we travel along this walkway. Leave it. Humans do not touch, and I recommend that dogs probably don't either. That's what it says on it. Humans do not touch. But rats and weasels, you're welcome. Stoats, go for it. Yeah, I wonder how far around this we're going to make it. I've just planned this to be 30 minutes in this direction, and then we'll turn around and walk back to the vehicle. I guess we could walk for an hour in this direction and then call an Uber Pet to get back to the vehicle. It's actually not a bad idea, but I spent a lot of money on Ubers this weekend, about $50. Each trip was in the vicinity of $10. It was a 15-minute walk, so $10 to save myself 15 minutes of walking. Those occasions where I had to attend to my dogs, who were 15 minutes walk away from our film set. Honestly, I feel like it could have been sometimes slightly quicker to walk. To walk to the, there's another QR code. Maybe someone's just putting their advertising around. I feel like it might have been quicker to walk to the, to the where the bus was stationed than to catch an Uber because of the wait time for the Uber. I think one of the waits was 6 minutes. That was the longest wait. I just sat down so we can wait for this dog to walk past. Morena. Oh. Good doggies. Good doggies. Here, Quigley, sit. Sit. No. Sit. You know there's a treat in my fingers, eh? Ding. Good catch. Let's keep walking. Hey, I said walking. Geodic IC, that's what. Okay, that thing has a name too. Another wind sculpture. Wellington Urban Forest. Yep, that's what you got to Google if you want to Google it. You could pause to read this, I suppose. Yeah, I'll zoom in for you. Pretty cool sculpture. I like it. Another survey mark here. Also has the QR code on it. I'm just going to assume at this point that it's the same QR code as the others. I've been thinking actually about a little bit of marketing in the real world. I want to make some stickers with Quigley's face on it. Probably the same face that I've used as the account profile picture for the YouTube channel, because that's a great picture of Quigley. That picture on a sticker with a QR code, so that people just go, why is there a picture of a dog here and a QR code? I need to scan that. And so whenever we go on a dog walk, maybe not the regular places we go, but in new cool places, we just find it's a cool spot to advertise our channel. We were here kind of stickers. I was here. We did a walkway here. Hey. I like that idea. We'll keep that. We'll do that in the future. I've got my heart set on that, to be honest. It's a good idea. Another wind sculpture. Hey, I don't know if you are all familiar with Wellington at all, but practically straight ahead of us is an airport. You can also probably hear it at the moment. Oh well, I can hear an aeroplane with its motors running, sitting at this end of the runway. I assume it's pointed in the right direction to take off that way to the south, because this is the north end of the runway. Oh, and I see a moving tail of another taxiing aircraft. Yeah. But anyway, look, wind sculptures. They're pretty cool, huh? One of them's on the piss, at least. Not very congruent with the others, that's for sure. See what I mean? That one up there. It's sort of wiggling around too. That's the one with the most lube on its bearings. Oh, here's the information sign for it. So once this guy zooms past, we'll get into it. It's called Ako Tangi. Zoom in on that. You can pause to read it, because I ain't squatting down like that for too long. Let's continue quickly. Continuing on, my jockey. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's good to have a rest day after the busyness of the weekend. The weekends are usually reserved for restful times. We worked our asses off this weekend. It's good. Oh, look, we get to witness a plane landing. Let's do that. Nice. I mean, I sort of assumed that would happen, being that this was our choice of walking place. Right, and now that plane that I first mentioned is making moves, so it obviously was instructed to stand by for that other plane to land before it was allowed to assume position on the runway. And then the second plane that I mentioned is also, it's taxiing into position to line up behind that one once that one does take off. Quigley's distracting me. And you. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're just going to expect that plane to suddenly go, bah! And then run away. Bye, plane, bye. Oh, yep, okay. Quigley's doing a poop. I had hoped he wouldn't, but as per the usual rules of this channel, when I'm dealing with the poop situation, I take a break from the recording so I can scoop the poop in privacy. Sweet, so no poop bag, everybody. Show us the poop, eh? No poop bag. I flicked it into the waterway. I hope people don't think that's wrong. I mean, for a start, the stormwater, the city already pumps crap into the sea here. See that big pipe over there? And they put signs up saying, after heavy rains, please don't gather shellfish. Because they know full well what they're doing. Putting pollutants into the sea. Quigley's loving it down there. Oh, his collar's a bit hanged up on his neck. Haere mai. I'm getting overtaken because we're so slow. That's right. I was going to fix his collar for him, but he did it. Leave that. Leave it. Some kind of weird plastic sign markers. I almost investigated the first one I saw and just seen a second one. I don't know what I wonder what they refer to. It's like another dog walker coming our way. Sweet as. Oh. Ooh, very excited puppy. Very excited. Look, Quigley, it's a friend. Say hello then. Say hello.
Robin says hi and then he's like, okay, I'm putting
Yeah, okay. Good. What's your dog's name?
Bailey.
Bailey.
And yours?
My dog's name is Quigley.
Oh. How old is he?
He's almost 3. He'll be 3 in August.
Oh, okay. He's full. He's still a puppy in his head.
He's very puppy-ish, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Say hi.
Oh, another airplane landing. Meh. Good. Friendly encounters are good. Bailey. It's a neat name for a dog. Hey, well, it would be a crime if we didn't enjoy some beach. Oh, please. Speaking of pipes, of crap coming out in the ocean. You know, I know it's mostly stormwater, but there's a reason they put up signs saying don't collect shellfish after heavy rains. Just say, because obviously some pollutants. I don't think a bit of dog poo matters if you throw it in the ocean. Our main reason for picking up poop is so it doesn't get stuck to people's shoes or bike tyres. Hey, we're not here to eat. What is that? Oh, come on, Quigley. I got a bit of a problem with him scavenging. Can you stop? No! No, that's it. We're going off the beach now. That's what you earned us. Yeah, sorry. I don't think I'm gonna I don't think I'm going to call it Uber Pet. I'm debating it. I mean, the value of it is clear. We all get to see more scenery instead of seeing it again in reverse if I have to walk back to the vehicle. Yeah, it's just the budget. The budget. One day, though, folks, will get way more popular, heaps of fans, and people who want to support the channel by sending a few dollars, you know? Hello! So this sculpture is called the Tower of Light. You can pause to read that. And there it is. Obviously it must look better at night. We've got another aeroplane coming into land. What's that? Another predator trap. Someone's got a fishing rod deployed here and then sitting in the car on the phone. Clever. There's a bin. Let's watch the airplane land. It's a 2-prop plane. It's pretty quiet. How long have we been recording? 22 minutes? Right. I guess if you're watching me debate the possibility of an Uber Pet, our first Uber Pet, I might add, because we haven't done it yet. You'd be eager to find out more towards the end of this video whether I turn around or not. Well, actually now we're going to find out in about 8 minutes, because the 30-minute mark would be about the time to turn around. Oh, I'm thinking the walk is pretty cool if we just keep going. I'm starting to err on the side of Uber Pet. And burn some more money. Look at this little plane. It's a little baby. How's it? It is, it's my phone.
Okay, sweet. I'm interested in doing stuff like that, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah. I thought of getting a pocket made up with plastic across the front of it, like see-through.
Yes.
So you can just stick your phone in there and then it'll be sweet.
Okay.
You'll still be able to hear all right the mic, eh?
Yes. Well, possibly. You could also attach a wireless mic. I've got one of those. I use it. I have dual microphones for when I want to have another person wear a microphone too, and so that's quite helpful. This is a chest harness.
Yeah.
It's on under my jacket. They don't cost very much.
Yeah, where'd you get it from?
I think I just looked on Trade Me.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's actually action camera kits as well. This one was designed to clamp the phone, but if you want to go action camera style instead, you could go with that.
Yeah. I was thinking if I had a a pocket made up with sticky plastic on the front, people would look at it, would look out of place and go, he's filming me. And so they would just act, sort of second normal, not spontaneous normal way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're filming people, do they mind you or anything like that?
Well, do you mind?
No, not really. Not really. I was thinking, yeah, but like I was at Oriental Bay one day and I went to go take a big panoramic shot and there were these girls going like that.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking, what are you on about?
I mostly have good reactions. All my videos are about walking the dog, and I'm often meeting other people with dogs, and those are the most of the time though. I do avoid, I don't go out of my way to approach people or anything like that, and I think most people either ignore it or are conscious of it, but just accept it. I don't.
There's no law against taking photos and things, because how would you ever enforce something against that?
Yeah, that's right. Woohoo!
My name's Anton.
Anton, my name's Marlon. His name's Quigley, and our YouTube channel is called The Adventures of Quigley Woggles. Yeah, WOGGLES. It's got a Facebook page as well.
Okay, I don't do Facebook, but I do YouTube. So
Okay, yep. The Adventures of Quigley Woggles. It's mostly all about just walking the dog.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Anton.
Welcome.
Oh, that was an excellent encounter. He's just like, hey, is that a camera? I'm like, yeah, mate, it is. This little trap here, I think that's what it is. It looks like a little seat. I'm loath to stand on the foliage here, but look at that. Sorry. I buzz out on the most mundane shit. Alright, let's do it. Let's do our first Uber pet this morning. We'll keep walking until the time runs out. We won't film the Uber pet ride, but just know that this episode is going to be our first time employing Uber Pet to return us to the vehicle base. Hey. Oh, I really hope, Anton, that I'm going to talk to the camera as if you found this episode and found yourself. And actually, I'm going to probably edit that encounter into one of our encounter playlist videos. But yes, Anton, I hope you find our channel. Yeah, that'll be good. And yeah, we could chat some more about your recording ideas. Obviously, you're riding a mountain bike. Maybe you'd like to record your rides. There are actually cameras that are good, like made for attaching to your bike. Well, obviously, action cameras, waterproof. So I've got all these attachments. I'm using the chest harness right now, but I've got the attachments to attach this this phone or action cameras to all sorts of things. I even brought a harness for the dog so that it can wear a camera. Haven't really done any dog attached recordings, but we'll get there one day. That's all the stuff that you guys have to look forward to. And my desire is to get us a really cool vehicle to travel around the country with. I mean, we've already got one, obviously, because we live in a house bus, but I want to get us a trike, an electric trike, I'd like to put an electric motor in my small camper van, and we could get around in that too, for when we need to overnight. I guess with the trike, we could make that overnight capable too by carrying a tent. But what I want the trike to be is actually to be my daily driver, because I don't have one yet. I don't have one anymore. I've had all of my driving life. I've had a daily driver, but in recent times, my Miss Wild has a car, and I just use that. But it's not the same as me being able to say, "Here's my car," and I've got my camper van, which I guess I could dream of dailying that once it's electric. It's definitely too heavy to tow behind the bus. So I think the point of the whole idea of getting an electric trike is for it to be, it'll be heavy because it'll be electric and the batteries are heavy, but it will be obviously custom built to the weight limit, and so that's what I want to do. So, I tell you what, I work hard. As my contribution to the community, I do that. I drive trucks, deliver stuff, and the economy's not great. It doesn't pay the greatest, but I do love my job. But in saying that, I'm more than happy for this YouTube channel to take us to, for the community to financially support us enough to take us away from any need to slave for a wage. No, just work for ourselves and work for you, the community, making great videos, great recordings, and travelling to beautiful places and just sharing that all with you. Oh look, I didn't notice until just now. We've got this famous sign here. I'm just about to fall upon the perfect angle to show it to you. Lean against this wall. There it is. And because there's some kind of famous football team sports happening, they've replaced the O with a soccer ball, and that'll just be temporary, and then they'll take that down and restore it to its original form. But yeah, so it's a tribute to the film industry, that sign, because it's a tribute to Hollywood in a way. It's nowhere near as big as the actual Hollywood sign, I'll tell you that much. But it's a tribute to that. It's a tribute to the fact that Wellington has decided to call itself the film capital of New Zealand, and that's really true, because our most famous film director he's from here, this place. It's called Miramar Peninsula, and he made the Lord of the Rings films and all of that. And yeah, because of that, it really boosted our tourism, because a lot of people all around the world just loved the Lord of the Rings, didn't they? And then it's just helped our film industry to take off. It's part of the reason why I came to Wellington, because I like to make films, obviously. I like filmmaking. So I came down here to be a part of the Wellington film community, which, I only really dabble in from time to time. Just found a letter P on the ground. Don't know why that's there. Can you see it? Not with my hair in the way. The letter P. Oh, predator-free Miramar Peninsula. That's what that billboard there says. Okay, and it's almost true, but there was, and I know one of the rules of this channel is never mind the 6 o'clock news, and we don't talk about crap that's on the news. Current events, politics, Trump trying to get re-elected, and all that crap. But that's worthy community news, so there's a difference. But yeah, the latest news is that there's been some unwanted pests spotted in the area again recently. So the government is asking people to report sightings. Wonder how far along towards Shelley Bay we're going to make it. Let's see. Me and my friend, my beastie, I call her my beastie, we like to find these sorts of things. Free power in public. And we send each other photos of free power points in public. Whether or not it's active or not is a different story. The on-off switch is promising. But quite often you have to get in there and put a fuse in to actually make it work. Oh, if they find that there's a problem or a potential for freeloading, they disable them. It's funny that we notice them all the time, the free power points in public, but we never have freeloaded off a PowerPoint. Look at this. This thing's full of nails, and I can't help but wonder why. Look, it's all the way up as far as someone could reach. I guess I can assume that it's from all the signs that people have put advertisements up there, garage sales and things like that. Yeah, so speaking of Peter Jackson, the guy who made the Lord of the Rings films, with, you know, thousands of us Kiwis, I'm not just saying he made them, we made them. He has recently purchased heaps of land in the area, so it's like, I own Miramar now. We're going to turn it into a separate town from Wellington, I'm going to be the mayor now, kind of thing. Wow, I like this spot. I wonder if I could get away with parking here. I'm the kind of guy who wants to ask for permission. I'd rock up here and talk to the people who are already here and find out about it. Say, hey, we're going to be alright if we stay here. Hey. Quigley waggles, Quigley waggles, my doggy, Mr. Waggles. I wonder what, that shed's kind of cool. It stands there appearing to be quite abandoned and derelict. You alright there, Quigley? Are you okay, my dog? Oh, look, here's a cool car. Stand here and point the camera at it. Hey. Cool. Hotel Lima 6403 was the license on it. You can look that up, find out what it is. carjam.co.nz. I don't know if that site has any international boundaries, but it refers to our state registry for vehicle licenses. It isn't the state registry, but it has permission to access and then make it beautiful and available for people to examine. Yeah, this building's definitely abandoned and derelict. Wow. I wonder if we can get inside it. Will we get in trouble for going inside? Will we find anyone inside? There's no entrance here. Do you know what I would like? I'd like the millions of dollars to do this up and turn it into my place. Have my yacht parked over there, but honestly, all of that needs to be completely. I believe that's looking so derelict that it should be destroyed and replaced. If you're going to replace it, or at least get rid of it because it's an eyesore. And this building, great form factor, I reckon. Maybe it was abandoned because it's not earthquake safe. So probably at the end of the day, demolish that too. But hey, this must have been some sweet as pretty awesome thing back in the day. So if anybody watches this and knows what the history of that building is and what kind of shenanigans have happened, what kind of things it was used for, I'd like to know. I think it's obvious that the unloaded boats here and that was a loading dock to take the whatever was on the boats out of the facility. Yeah, so this is a hire company called Hire Race. I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna talk shit about you. I hired a truck from them late last year, I think it was now, and I just wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with their service, I have to say. First of all, I needed to take the truck on the Inter-Islander ferry, and all trucks that go on the ferry, more or less, are mandated to have these mount points on the vehicle so that you can tie them down to the fore of the ferry. And I rang them up and I said, "Oh, cool! And has this truck that you want to lend me? It's the right size, it's the right price, but it doesn't have tie points because I need to take it on the ferry." And they told me yes. And then by the time I got there to pick up the truck and then look and find out that they were talking shit and there was no tie points, it was too late for me to back out. I was quite anxious actually once I was in possession of the truck that there was absolutely zero time to hunt down another truck that fit the bill. And then I thought, well, I've got no choice but to take this truck on the ferry. I looked into the regulations. It said the ferry loadmaster has the final say on whether or not a vehicle can travel if it doesn't have tie points. And so I thought, well, I checked the forecast for the crossing and recognised that the weather's going to be good, so that's good. The boat's not going to be rocking and rolling too much. So based on that, I decided to take the risk of putting the truck on the boat and seeing if they would reject it or not. But I did not like the anxiety of that whole scenario of maybe being told I wasn't allowed to cross after all the work that I knew that I was going to be doing with the truck, and not wanting to let people down. So yeah, anyway, Hire Race, that's my experience of your service. Thanks for telling me there was tie points when there weren't, because now I get to talk shit about you. The fact of the matter is, the truck could still be tied to the ferry without tie points, but the fact is that without tie points, it's more difficult to do. So the point of tie points is to make it dead simple and easy and no guesswork when it comes to tying the truck down to the deck of the boat, right? And obviously they have people on board who are smart enough to do it. And so I think that's why it's the loadmaster's prerogative to decide whether or not to make the effort or not. And sometimes it's like, I'm sure sometimes they go, yeah, nah, can't be bothered. I can imagine them rejecting vehicles, having a look underneath the vehicle and go, this vehicle's crap. So at least it wasn't that bad. Anyway, I'm overthinking it right now, talking about that too much. Alright, this isn't really the greatest walking place, is it? And the Uber's going to go, what the hell? Why did someone want to get picked up from all the way over there? Oh, we're not going to go over there. No. Is that a big pile of poop right there, Quigs? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Leave it. No, it's not food. It's poop. Why would... I thought he was just going to sniff it. I'm not... Quigley really pisses me off sometimes. Yesterday he ate something, a mystery object, because I didn't see what it was before he grabbed it. And then I left him at home for a while. And when I came back, he had vomited. And so it's pretty freaking obvious why he shouldn't be, you think he would learn too, I ate some random shit and then I felt sick. That was dumb, I'll learn from that. But no, he's not that smart. Walking on the road even though traffic's coming, because that's my way of saying you have to go on that side of the road to get past me. It's a whole big wide road to use, thank you. I'll use this half, you have that half. Alright, how far are we going to make it? 14 minutes to go. We'll walk this way for 14 minutes. See how far we can make it. Hey, Quigs? Oh, look, a fishing rod stuck in the ground. Nice driving, thank you. That was nice, peaceful. Revving your motor like a lunatic. Oh. I'm looking at this penguin sign, the Korora penguin. Hey, Quigs. And I was just thinking to myself, I wonder if people who don't recognise the penguin symbol, I wonder what they think that is. And the sign says, at night. And if you think that's a picture of some kind of sea monster or something like that, because there's no banana for scale, hey. Most of the things that are on street signs are very literal items, like a train. So if you see a sign and you think, oh, what the hell is that? It's a penguin. It's a penguin. Good day, Quigs. How far are we going to make it, man? I must say, I'm glad we walked over here. I like this building that's over here. It's sort of old and mud down too, but I particularly like the big trees that are behind it, around it. I wonder what it was, and I wonder what it is now. A big half-round barn shed. I guess somebody's probably living in this property in some way, shape or form. So I'd stop and point the camera at it, show you what I mean. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I like the aesthetic. Yes, I don't know what these sheds were used for, but these entrances here are kind of raised platforms with high up doors, and it's just like, what were they used for? You know, I don't know. Intrigues my mind there. Do you know what? I think I might use this place as my launch point for the Uber. It's got a clearly marked number 72, Shelley Beach Road. I really like this little cottage. I would like to use it for just an aesthetically, like, just roll some video on it for a short film or something, a drama, and it's like, this is the house where these people live. Like, you get to see like a shot of their house from the outside, kind of thing. I kind of like that idea. But then I guess you have to match the interior, so you either actually film in there or find a place that's believably located inside that building. Oh, good. Oh, I think we're going to finish our video around about here, and quickly we'll go and in his mind, we're probably going down here to investigate if there's anything more random for him to put in his mouth. Because there quite often is around here. Look at this. This is someone's repository for all their mussel shells and other anemone shells. I think that's the word, anemone. I don't know if sea urchins, and a little bonfire pit. Leave it. Leave it! I think someone left sausages in that's what he was just trying to grab. It's like a very, very burnt sausage, but Quigley's like, ooh, I can't resist this. Huh? Oh, there's a plastic bowl over here. Let's go check it out. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, folks. I've enjoyed it. It's kind of the perfect weather for it, to be honest. A windless day in windy Wellington. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the recording. So thanks for watching, and let's summon our Uber, Quigley, our first Uber pet. I'll try to remember to tell you all on the next episode, maybe, how that went. Oh look, it's exactly 1 o'clock. Quigley. How did I? Actually, before we go, since I'm almost trying to kill it early and try to record for an hour, up to 54 minutes. I am going to kill it early because yesterday's episode went overtime by 2 minutes. Hey, Quigs, here's some food you are allowed to eat. Treats. And our kind supporters are secretly giving us $1 every time I give you a treat. So this is lots of treats, guys, not just one big one. Hey, sit. Wait. Waiting. Okay. Sit. Sit. No. Wait. You're a good boy. You are a good boy. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching, folks. Like, share, subscribe and all that stuff that other YouTubers say. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Ask us questions, whatever you want. Especially feedback about the Quigley Woggle sticker ideas, and if you like some stickers, let us know, etc. Quigley, haere mai. Say goodbye to the people. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I love you, Quigley. See you later.